Hello and welcome back to day 3 of manifesting until I am unbroke. And I've been thinking about that as I've been posting these videos, manifesting to be unbroke. But what I'm really manifesting for is just to be at peace, to be happy, and to have a life full of travel, adventure, family, friends, music, and be able to do that financially, of course, because that is the day and age that we live in. Money is money. And, money is energy too. So that's something that's really interesting, is having a good mindset and perspective on money. Because since everything in this world is energy, if we think that money is the root of all evil and that money is bad and all of that stuff, by order of the law of attraction, money is going to stay away from you because you think that it's bad, The reason why money stayed away from me isn't because I think that it's bad. It's because I just stopped doing things to get it, and I just kind of stayed stagnant. I had a whole year where I was pretty stagnant and delusional, as I mentioned in my previous videos. So we won't go back there. But manifesting to become unbroke, I know that's not a word, but it's my word now, it's not necessarily only what I'm manifesting for. I'm manifesting the life of my dreams, which also includes to be able to have the income that I desire to support the life that I desire for my family, my friends, my puppy who's over there, so all that good stuff. Anyways, this is normally a morning situation, but it is, I don't even know what time it is, but it's definitely not morning. It's like 6 p.m. I've had a busy day. I've had a busy week, as I mentioned, but I am following through on my video per day. So giving myself a little golf clap for that. But let's just go ahead and get started because I don't want to bore you guys. Okay. First things first, we will do our breath work. I've been doing the full belly breathing, which is good. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do the full belly breathing, like the quadrant breathing, or the Nadi Shodana, or maybe a little bit of both? You know what? I think we'll do some Nadi Shodana, because why not switch it up a little bit? And then if I need to do some full belly breathing, I'll do that on my own time. Okay, I mean, this is my own time, but, hopefully people are watching. Okay, I mean, hopefully for you guys, because you guys are benefiting from my practices. I'm all over the place today. Bear with me. Okay, so for Nadi Shodana, it's the alternate nostril breathing. We are going to take 2 fingers, and you don't have to take 2 fingers, but you can do that so that you don't have, you can kind of rest your fingers that way, or you can just go like this too if you want, but it's the alternate nostril breathing. So easiest way to do it, take 2 fingers, and then you're going to plug your right nostril, and you're going to inhale from your left nostril. Exhale. Plug left nostril, inhale from right nostril. That one's a little plugged. Exhale. Okay, that's the vibe. And then you can do that for, a few good rounds. I'm going to do it for a few good rounds. So here I go. Hello. that was good. So I did the Nadi Shodana and a little bit of meditation. It's so funny how much my vibe changes after that. I was pretty high strung before. So Nadi Shodana is good for so many things. And as I said, I'm going to be also making videos on more in-depth topics that I love so that you guys can learn more about them from my perspective. I will do my best to not give you any false information. I won't give you any false information, but it definitely won't be as in-depth as a yogi could. But you can think of Nadi Shodana, the Pranayama. That's Sanskrit for breathwork. You can think of that as like yogi Xanax. As you can see, it works. Also the meditation works too, really, really well. Let's move into our gratitude time. Yeah. So, everyone watching, pull out your gratitude journal and let's do this together. Go ahead and pause the video and take your time. You know, I do the fast forward thing anyways, so take your time. And remember, it's 3 things that happened the day before this current day and 2 bonus things. That's how I like to do them, but do a minimum for sure. You know, you can do whatever you want, but try to do a minimum of 3 things that happened the day before because that's really helpful. If you want to do 5 that happened the day before, if you want to do 10, go crazy with it. Do whatever you want. But at least 3 things that happened the day before because that's a big process of the rewiring of the brain, the neurotransmitters. We talked about that in another video. So anyways, yeah, let's dive in. Okay. Took me a second to get my brain to load there, but here are the gratitudes that I have written down for the day. Sorry, my hair is wet. I just took a shower and a little, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So I wrote, I am so thankful to have gotten all my work done for the day with Andrew, one of my clients, so I could focus on my new client today. I'm very thankful for that because I was afraid I was not going to be able to get everything done and be even more stressed out. So I'm very thankful for that. I also wrote, I'm so thankful that my cousin Lucia came over yesterday to spend time with me, and she brought me a piadina, which is like an Italian flatbread sandwich kind of thing. Even when I didn't ask for it, just because she was worried that I'd been so busy that I wasn't going to eat dinner, even though Luca did make me dinner too, so I had a double dinner. But I was very thankful for that anyways, and it was nice to spend time with her. Okay. I also said, I'm so thankful to have heard the peace and the joy in my sister's voice yesterday during our phone call. She usually, you know, since I'm in Italy and she's in California, she calls me on her way to work. And she's been going through a little bit of a stressful period, and it's hard as a sister and a best friend to not be there physically to support her. So I've been, you know, a little worried about her during our calls. She's applying to PA school. She's just the smartest of the bunch and just the most fabulous. But she's just been really overwhelmed. And yesterday she just sounded so happy. And so that really made me so happy. And I was so thankful for that. I am so thankful for that. Okay, the next one. I am so thankful to have a washer and a dryer. And so thankful for my mom who provided the washer and the dryer. The washer we always had, but dryers are not very common here in Italy. Most people hang their clothes out to dry, which I was super down for. But we have this beautiful olive tree in the front yard. And when hanging, all the pollen gets on the clothes, and then the whites turn yellow. And then you have to rewash everything. I know there's a lot of people that deal with this, but that's why I'm very thankful for it. So don't take your dryers for granted, people. Okay. The next one was, I'm so thankful my bestie Erin is coming to visit for my birthday. Yay! She's coming next weekend, and I think it's next Friday. yeah, a week from today. I'm so excited. So I'm going to go pick her up from the airport. Actually, she's driving here. Anyways, you don't need the details. But yeah, I'm super excited and thankful for that. So, wow, I'm feeling better already. Are you? I'm sure you are. These things really help. Because honestly, the key to manifestation, like I said before, is it's your mindset and it's your gratitude. And if you're feeling icky all the time, how are you going to manifest good things? Because you're feeling icky. You're going to manifest icky things even when you don't want to. So, by getting your mind and your heart and your soul into a space of love and joy and happiness, not happiness, but contentment. Yeah. It puts you in the vibrational energy to be able to manifest what you desire. So, and the manifestation there's many different aspects to it. You can do manifestation through meditation, visualizing, writing things down, all of the above. But I think a really good step one is just to get your mind right and know what you want. So, yeah. Anyways, last item that I like to do is a little card pull. And the first one within reach today was the Shamans Dream Oracle. And this is actually a special deck for me because it's the first one that I ever bought and I love it still. So we're going to pull one of these and see where we go with that. Also, just a little note on oracle decks, and people can either agree or disagree to this, but this is my perspective. Oracle decks, we are magic as human beings, and we are all energy and everything is connected, and us as beings, we have magic within us. So it's not like the oracle decks themselves are the magic. It's not like, oh, this is going to give me the answers to all of my questions. No, the magic is within us. It's within each and every one of us. And these are tangible tools that we can use to be able to give ourselves the answer or to receive answers from spirit or the universe. Because ultimately, we're all connected. So in my perspective, that still even comes back to, giving answers to ourselves that our higher selves know and that us in this consciousness are not quite yet aware of. And, there are other ways to become aware, but humans like to have something tangible. I like to have something tangible, and there's pretty drawings on it, and I like it. So if you want to get yourself an oracle deck, do it, because everyone can use them. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little shuffly shuffle for the vibes of the day, the vibes of the evening. Oh, this one kind of just jumped out at me, so I think we're going to go with this one. Let's see. Oh, wow. That's a good one. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Number 15. When I'm looking at this, so there's like a woman in the desert, and she looks like almost regal and fierce, and she's moving with a purpose. And I feel like that's really relatable to what the vibes have been lately energetically for me, as well as I feel like a lot of my friends and family. So I don't know if you can relate to that, but I feel like that's kind of the era that we're in. And it kind of works with summer too, because summer is the time with the seasons. Summer is the time when things get active. I love seasons because I come from California where there aren't many seasons, but I love seasons, the California seasons, because summer's really warm, exciting, everything's fast, fun, and then autumn comes around and it's still pretty warm, but it like slowly shifts and it prepares you for winter, and the autumn vibes are so nice and cozy, and then the winter is like really your time to just slow down, hibernate, reset, and then the spring comes around and you start to feel awakened. It's just so beautiful. I love the universe and nature and just the way all of it works and how aligned and connected we all are. You know, our bodies are made for this. We are all connected. Wow, I'm getting way off topic. Typical. I do that every time. Okay. So let's read what the dust devil says. It says, embrace the chaos. Trust in the process, moving out of stagnation. The presence of the dust devil causes a ruckus. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature. That looked like a woman to me. I think she's a woman. Maybe it's like the dust devil in general. I don't know. Anyways. Some people are afraid of his chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, you can't expect this dream ally to behave, to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is in the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in the full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now. The winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course, where you assume the world is coming at you or happening to you, and the winds that churn inside you. The dust devil arising from your dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains, shackling you to a barren desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust the process. The dust devil knows what you need when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting your discovery, the wisdom awaiting integration. Wow, I love that. I think that's super on point because yesterday it was really windy and I was feeling like that kind of cleansing vibe, and today has been a whirlwind and a mess, and my videos are, awkward and a mess and whatever they are, but we're just accepting it. We're going with the flow, and we will see what awaits us after the dust devil passes by. I embrace the dust devil. I hope you embrace the dust devil too. Embrace it. Let it come. Just let the chaos happen. Don't try and control things. Everything is perfect. It's not that deep. It's never that deep. Everything's fine. Things will happen. Things will work out. Everything is just as it needs to be. Anyways, so for our affirmations, Tupac. He's getting mad at the ladies walking by. Hi, buddy. Okay, so for our affirmations for the day, we're still kind of sticking with one right now. I'm getting the flow of things. But I had another one that I wanted to add that I thought of while I was taking a shower. Because I was showering and I was thinking of so many things, doing everything but showering. And one of the best and easiest ways to get rid of anxiety and stress and overwhelm and chaos of the mind is just step one, take a breath. Step two, be here now. Be here now. You're showering. That's what you're doing. You don't need to be anywhere else. Be here now. And right now, I'm here making this video with Tupac. So anyways, be here now. That's a really beautiful mantra to come back to. And it can be challenging, but it's practice. That's what life's for. It's all a practice. We're practicing. And so anytime that you're feeling like your mind is running a million miles an hour, just try that. Try and take 1, 2, 3 breaths just to calm. And then just tell yourself, be here now. Yeah. Okay, last affirmation. That was more of a mantra. Our affirmation that we're going to do is the one that I like. So, I am so lucky everything always works out for me with grace and ease. I am so lucky everything always works out for me with grace and ease. I am so lucky everything always works out for me with grace and ease. Yay! Okay, I'm feeling way better. So this is really helping me. Hopefully it's helping you guys too. That's the goal. Also, help me help you. You are me, we are we. We help each other. It's all good. So anyways, if you're enjoying this and you want to follow along and you want to hear more about my little wisdoms, like, subscribe, comment, refer to a friend, whatever you're feeling. If not, that's okay too. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye.